Papercats, I'm Annalie.
And I'm James, and we have a great show for you all today. 2 weeks ago, Castleview held a blood drive to help give back to the community.
Reporters Carson, May, and Haley take a look at the inner workings of the drive.
The process for setting up an event like this, I think it was kind of born from an idea to meet a need in our community. Obviously, community service hours is something that we need in order for our students to graduate. And then from that starting point, we kind of brainstorm ideas about what we could do to get students involved. And that's kind of what started this event. Luckily, the blood drive people were very forthcoming to help us out. Like, they're willing to take our blood, obviously. So they did a lot of the heavy lifting, I feel like, on their side.
It really just is such a great feeling, honestly, especially for students your age to be able to help people within the community. This blood can help people in different hospitals, people your age even. So it's really a great way to give back and just show that you care and that you're there for support. I think it has an impact on the community because it shows, people of all ages that you, even just by donating blood, you can really help out and you can really make an influence on, people that you might not even know, but you can have a big impact by doing a small deed is what I would say to that one.
And to piggyback on that, by hosting this blood drive, we also really impact our community by giving them an opportunity to give back. There's a lot of people who are coming into the building today for the first time that are going to help donate blood for our community. While it was born with the idea for only students to donate to get that community service hours, like having other people have the opportunity to come here and see what Castleview is about can really help establish a good relationship.
Hopefully next year and the years that come, we'll have more interest and be able to have a big portion of the school want to help out.
I don't want to feel the needle in my arm, but that's about it. I'm not afraid of needles, but.
I mean, I'm a little nervous, but at the same time not, because I'll just look away. So, but I would say nervous about feeling the needle in the arm.
As long as it's like a safe environment, I think it's fine.
I think it's honestly really cool that we have the opportunity to do that, because when you donate blood, you get to save lives, essentially. And so the fact that you can do that even as a high school student is really cool, because you only really ever hear of college students or more adults being able to do it.
Yeah.
So I think being able to do it in high school is really cool. Yeah, we filled out a form and then obviously had to get parent consent if you're under 18. But yeah, once they kind of notified us of it, it wasn't too difficult.
Yeah.
Our language classes are very popular here at Castleview.
To celebrate world cultures, our language classes came together to put on a taste of the world.
In our next segment, Charlotte and Flynn interview student organizers about their experiences with the event.
So far I really like Taste of the World. Taste of the World so far has been really entertaining, honestly. I haven't gotten to rock around too much so far, but seeing all of the games and seeing all of the food that people have brought has been really cool, just to kind of see how everyone is incorporating their different languages that they're learning. And it's also interesting because we haven't really had it in a really long time. So it's been interesting to see how it has been running so far. So I am in German 2 right now, and then I'm also in German Honor Society. So for German Honor Society, we're running a Stein holding game contest. And then for German 2, I had to make a type of food. So me and my group made a type of German cookie, and then we've just kind of been running around running both of those tables. I think it's a good idea. There's a lot of people here. There's just a lot more people than I thought would show up. There's also a lot of families here. There have been a lot of little kids just trying the game in my booth, and so I think that it was a good idea to see how all the cultures could be incorporated and what we could learn from it. I think so. I think it'd be really interesting to keep the tradition going, especially since we haven't done it since COVID. So I think it'd be interesting to keep it going and to keep everything, to keep the tradition alive.
It was good. We made a presentation, learned about Nicaragua, because that was our country, and then we learned that tres leches cake originated in Nicaragua, so that's what we ended up baking and bringing today. I probably wouldn't want to do it again. I mean, it's a cool thing, but I just didn't really see much of a point to it. In ways, brings people together so we can try a bunch of different food.
I'd agree with that statement. I would say having a bunch of people come and try your food is very enjoyable to see people enjoying it, but it's also at some point what's going to happen if someone puts something in the food and it doesn't end well.
Yeah, I feel like there could be like some problems occurring with it, but yeah, overall it's probably a pretty good idea. Pretty cool thing to do.
Yeah, I'd say it's pretty smart, like having all the like world languages come together and like talk about their favorite thing, like and learning about new countries. But at some point, there's way too much of the same dish, and we have to cut that down and make it so we don't like maybe one class does it every year, not like all of them.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded.
Every year, Castleview's choir raises money by selling balograms.
This beloved tradition embarrasses students and supports our choir.
In this segment, Cassidy and Katie interview singers and students on their experiences with balograms.
Lean on me, okay? It's a carnation. It won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on.
And what are the balograms for? Like, what does the money go to?
It goes back into the choir program, so basically it gets spent back on us, like music and folders and all that stuff.
I hear this year you got sung to.
Yes, I did.
What song was it?
It was Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, I did.
Was it embarrassing?
Slightly, but because they were all the way around me, so it was kind of aggressive that way. But yeah.
Do you like that the school does this?
Yes, I love it. Actually, when I was in high school, I was in choir and we did the same thing. So it brings back fond memories for me.
V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore can love. How is all that I can give. See right through me. Love is all I need, and you are one that always dreamed of.
Oh, it's for my sister.
1, 2, 3. Listen, baby, ain't no mountain high, ain't no valley low, ain't no river wide enough, baby. If you need me, call me, no matter where you are, no matter how far. Don't worry, baby, just call my name, I'll be there in a hurry. You don't have to worry, 'cause baby, there ain't no mountain high enough, ain't no valley low enough, ain't no river wide enough to keep me from getting to you, babe.
Secret admirer?
Miss Templeton. Shout out, birthday. I'll get you next year.
And that's all for this week of CVTV.
If you enjoyed this show, check out more on our Instagram at CV Student Media or on our website at cvstudentmedia.com.
Thank you all for watching this episode of CVTV. And once again, I'm James.
And I'm Annalie, and have a good day, Sabercats.